guys, it's Crystal here. I'm back with another review video for you guys, and it is going to be a long video because there's some information I want to go over with you guys, as well as there's a couple of products I am reviewing in this one video. So if you're watching me while you're eating breakfast, lunch, or dinner, that's perfect. If not, you can grab a snack because this video is going to be quite long. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and also find this video very informative. So I was actually reached out by Wishtrend.com again, and I'm working with them again in this collaboration, and I was selected because I'm a longtime affiliate partner with them, so they wanted to strengthen our relationship, not just with us affiliate partners, but with you guys, the consumers as well. So I wanted to share some information that's going on with Wishtrend.com right now, and basically Wishtrend came out with a fresh box, and that is what I received. So yes, this video is sponsored, and I got a couple of products in there. Once again, I will review that, but I want to talk about a couple of things that Wishtrend has done recently. So Wishtrend has recently revamped their entire website, which is super exciting because I feel like it'll be a lot easier on all of us with this new revamp. So the revamp basically also includes a new point system and referral system on their website. The model of the revamp is based off of 3 core values that Wishtrend was following, and the first core value is going to be informative. They basically wanted to be super informative with everything. So this meant a new and better editorial page, which is their Wishtrend Glam blog, and a new Wishtrend TV page. The goal was to continue to be as transparent and as informative as possible to inform and inspire you guys. The second core value was being trustworthy, which is, I feel like, the most important thing when it comes to online shopping, and Wishtrend really cares about their customers once again and their users. So for you guys to be able to trust their products and services, they put this into play when they revamp their website. That means as consumers, you guys will get the latest news and availability of new products, or when something goes back into stock. Last but not least, the third core value is actually friendliness. So the #1 characteristic used to describe Wishtrend was actually being super friendly. So of course, Wishtrend wanted to hone down on this characteristic and really straighten this quality by improving their reward/point system. Wishtrend has also incorporated a new process where you can choose your own samples if you're hesitant about specific products. So whenever you make a purchase, you can choose any samples you want to try out before committing to the big kit sizes. Now, going back to the renewed point system that Wishtrend has revamped, you can actually redeem your points in multiple ways, such as signing up as being the first step, and you automatically get 500 points from just signing up with Wishtrend. And 500 points equals $5 that can go towards a purchase that you want. You can also write a review, which is only during promotions, and you can also refer a friend, giving them about 10% off their first purchase, but you also get 500 points per invite. But just letting you guys know, you can only invite up to 20 people, which is still a good amount. So how do you basically redeem the points that you gained with this new revamp? Well, every 100 points is equal to $1 that can go towards your new purchase. 50% of the order amount can be used by your points, and the points you obtained are valid up to 2 years. 2 whole years. That's like a lot better than some point systems that I know that you have the points only up to like 3 months or a year. So Wishtrend lets you keep your points for up to 2 years, which is amazing. Now, going back to the actual products I received from them, once again, it's the fresh box, and I was able to pick out 2 products to go towards my fresh box, but I actually ended up with a couple more products that automatically came with the box. So I'm just gonna roll my unboxing clip for you guys to see exactly what I got. Hey guys, so I just wanted to quickly show you guys in this video what I received in the fresh box. I unfortunately opened the box and recycled it before actually unboxing it, so I laid everything out, and this is the fresh box from Wishtrend to celebrate their revamp of their store and affiliate program. So I am a part of Wishtrend's affiliate program, and I did get to choose 2 products in my fresh box, but they came with additional products as well. So I just wanted to show you guys what those are, and honestly, when I opened the box, my heart skipped a beat. Like, I feel so incredibly blessed with everything that I received, and I can't wait to test it out and review it in this video. So first things first, I'm going to go over the products that I did choose, and one of them was this Tika 1% barrier cream. this is what it looks like. The other product was this one from dear Klairs, and this is their Fundamental Ampule Mist. And then the other stuff that I received that I wasn't expecting was this, rice toner from I'm From. I heard some pretty good things about this toner, so I can't wait to try it out as well. And then if you're wondering what this is, at first when I opened it, I thought it was a block of wood before I actually unwrapped it. But once I unwrapped it, I realized these were Post-it notes, which I can never have too much of. So I love it. And I got this really, really cute pouch here. It says, "Hi Crystal, we missed you." And the cutest pouch I've ever seen. Like, it's so like wholesome to me. And then there's some information on the back here about like the journey to positive beauty and whatnot, so I'll read that later. But the couch is so nice, and I could stick lots of different things in there. The first thing is, so there's a pin in here, which is perfect. Can never have too many pins, and it'll go great with the adorable Post-it notes. And I see something right here, so I'm just gonna take it out. There's some stickers here. Awesome! My laptop was getting pretty lonely, so I can't wait to just shower my laptop with all these stickers. And it looks like sheet masks. Let me try to get it all out. But they did give 3 separate kinds of sheet masks with this pouch here. And the first set is the Natural Vitamin 21.5% Enhancing Sheet Mask. I have reviewed these sheet masks before in my past video, so I'll just link the card up on the top so you guys can watch that if you're curious about these sheet masks. The next set is the Mugwort Sheet Mask. I have also reviewed the Mugwort mask, not the sheet mask, but the mask itself before on my channel, so I'll also link the card up there for that as well if you're curious. But love both of these masks. Granted, I've never tried the sheet mask, but I love the physical mask. And last is this Rich Moist Soothing Tensile Sheet Mask. Never tried this mask before, but it looks pretty promising, so I can't wait to try it out. So now that you guys know exactly what I received in the box, I want to go ahead and talk about the products one by one. So the first product is this one right here. This is the Dear Klairs Fundamental Ampule Mist. There's 125 milliliters of product in it. You can get it for $27 US on their website. This is a nutrient-rich mist that contains a blend of rich botanical essential waters that promotes deep hydration and gives off a dewy complexion. This is vegan-friendly and meant for all skin types. It can be used throughout the day if you need that extra boost to soothe, refresh, or moisturize your skin, and you can also use it in place of a toner. The second product is going to be this one right here. This is the by Wishtrend Tika 1% Barrier Cream. There's 30 milliliters of product in it. You can get it for $27.50 on the website. This cream has a refreshing gel formula and contains 1% of Tika, which stands for Titrated Extract of Centella asiatica, which means that this cream will aid in strengthening your skin barrier and calm irritated skin. This cream also has metacasic acid, which soothes and regenerates the skin as well, and this is meant for all skin types, so you can also use this cream as a spot treatment as well. The next product is a product from I'm From. This is the Rice Toner, has 150 milliliters of product in it. You can get it for $28 US on their website. This toner is made of, well, I mean, you guessed it, rice, but not just any kind of rice. 77.8% of the best rice that is grown in Yeoju, the origin of rice. The specific rice used in this toner is called raw rice, meant to deliver clean and clear skin, resulting in a smoother and brighter complexion from within. Also meant for all skin types, this toner has anti-aging, anti-wrinkling, and a whitening effect. This toner works by forming a protective barrier over the skin, which prevents water loss, getting rid of dead skin cells, and provides luster and moisturization to rebalance dry and tired skin. So those were the main core products that I received from Wishtrend's Fresh Box. They also sent me 3 different kinds of sheet masks, as you guys can tell in the unboxing clip. But like I said in the unboxing clip, I have reviewed 2 of those sheet masks before, or mask in general before, which I linked in my cards. So I'm only going to talk about one of the sheet masks that I haven't reviewed quite yet, and that is by Dear Klairs, the Rich Moist Soothing Tersal Sheet Mask. So it's basically $3 per sheet. You can buy up to 10 in one go, but this is a concentrated care mask that aims to straighten the protective barrier of the skin. This mask features 5 types of ceramides that work together in order to straighten the skin, and it's also made up of other ingredients meant to calm down irritated skin. The mask itself is a tersal gauze material that adheres lightly to the skin and ensures that it will not irritate the skin. That's actually very important. Basically, that whole mask just radiates gentleness and non-irritation and soothing. So that's basically the main reason for that mask. Now that we've talked about the products that I received from the Fresh box, let's go ahead and roll my first impression of the products. So I'm going to be trying out the Wishtrend Fresh box products that I received in the mail. And just so you know, this is my current skin at the moment. It's actually been doing really well. I haven't been breaking out as much as I used to, minus my forehead. My forehead's breaking out a little bit, but so these are the only product that I will be using minus my cleanser at the moment. And I'm just hoping my skin doesn't really go too much of a purge, but if it has to go through it, it has to go through it. But I have a good feeling about these products, to be honest. So I just cleansed my face out of the shower, and the first product is going to be this rice toner, and you have to mix it up before you use it. So I'm going to mix it. Cotton pad here. Lately I haven't been wearing makeup too often, so like today I didn't wear any makeup, so if it does pick up anything, it's not going to be leftover makeup. It'll probably be like dust and grime. Honestly, it has no smell. Nope. Just gonna wipe this all over my face. To be honest, I haven't used a toner in a while because I've been trying to limit my skincare routine. Just because I feel like maybe I am overloading my skin too much. But I still thoroughly stand by the idea of toner. Okay, let's wipe this all over my face. Oh, I don't know if the camera's gonna pick this up at all, but it's like slightly yellowish right here, so it definitely picked up some of the grime off my skin. I'm impressed because doesn't happen often with a lot of toners I've used. So I'm just gonna pat it into my skin right now, let it absorb. It's very refreshing, extremely light. My skin is absorbing it. Yeah. Makes my skin feel a little soft too, so far. But it's very nourishing, like the feeling of it being nourished. So now I'm gonna go in with the fundamental Ampule mist. Okay, so you just either spray this on your face or you just spray it into the palm of your hands and apply, pat it in, or allow it to air dry. So it has to be completely absorbed before moving on to the next skincare step. So I definitely sprayed it more than I needed to. I think you need 2 or 3 sprays, but I'm just gonna try to speed up the absorption and pat it in my skin. This product also has no scent. So far both the products have no smell. Also very lightweight, which is important for my skin. I don't like things feeling heavy because I have oily skin, so I'm just gonna keep patting it. This mist is pretty refreshing, but it kind of feels similar to the toner after it absorbs into my skin, so can't say too much of how I feel about it right now, but it does feel really hydrating, and it's supposed to give you like a dewy complexion, but kind of looks the same as earlier. But I mean, the more I use these products morning and night, the more I'll be able to tell. So last but not least, after everything's absorbed into my skin, I'm gonna go in with the last product, which is the Tika Barrier Cream, and this mainly enhances skin barrier function, soothing, and anti-irritant effect. So I'm gonna use this as if it's a moisturizer. You can probably use it as a spot product as well. Literally gonna use just this much. And just kind of dotting it along my face. Okay. Oh, this one has a scent. Okay. Kind of smells like, once again, I have mentioned this before in a lot of my reviews, but if you walk into a Chinese or Asian herb shop, there's a specific herb root that smells like this. It has like an earthy and kind of almost a sour scent to it. That's what it smells like. It's, at first when I applied it, it was like kind of like in my face, but right now it's not bothering me unless I'm like smelling my fingers. So I'm just gonna pat these in as well. This product also is pretty lightweight, so that's a good thing for me. Okay, I think that's everything. So this is what my skin looks like after applying all those 3 products. My forehead, since I'm freaking out a little bit there. So I will check back in with you guys tomorrow morning. And this is my current skin at the moment after waking up. So I haven't done anything yet. I literally rolled out of bed and grabbed it. So I am a little worried about skin purging, but my skin goes through it every time I try a new product. So I'm not that surprised. I am impressed that I don't have that many big pimples, so that should be a good sign, but of course it could change as I continue to use these skincare products. I'm not sure yet, but yeah, this is what my skin looks so far. My skin doesn't feel greasy at all after waking up. It doesn't feel heavy or super oily, which is the same as greasy. So far good signs, but I'm gonna keep using it and we'll see how I feel after 2 weeks. So I just did the soothing mask, and it's supposed to be like anti-irritating, soothing, moisturizing, and for the most part I feel like it did that. But I mean, there's still the serum on my face, but my face looks pretty less inflamed, which I don't even know if you could tell in the camera before, but my skin felt pretty inflamed earlier, but it has gone down a lot. There's some brightening going on as well, and yeah, it's really moisturizing. There's also no scent to this either. And like the mask is, because it's a thinly gauze kind of mask, the mask still has like a lot of serum on it. It didn't dry out in any parts of the mask, and I think it doesn't feel irritating. It didn't feel heavy. It was very light. It stuck on pretty well. It was pretty nice, honestly. The only concern I have with the mask so far is that it's a little hard to separate the two because there's nothing that kind of separates the top part from the bottom part, and it gets a little hard to remove. The other thing I want to talk about is the way the mask kind of fits. I think this mask is good in terms of being able to fit, you know, bigger faced people or something like that. And because it's thin and it sticks really well, it can accommodate smaller faces as well. The only problem is the eyes. It's so big. There's such a huge gap when I put it on. I don't know if you noticed when I had the mask on, but there was a very large gap right here. And typically I would like to have a little bit more coverage. If you like to use eye masks underneath sheet masks, then it's not a big deal, but I just feel like people who don't like to multi-mask, it's kind of inconvenient. In terms of like being versatile and being able to fit a lot of face shapes, I think it does that very well, because not a lot of masks can actually cover the nose area that well either. The only problem is the eye area for me, but everything else was really good, because I mean, if your face is longer, shorter, you can kind of adjust that because it comes in 2 separate parts. But yeah, other than that, I did enjoy the mask. I like the results. Didn't irritate my skin. No new pimples really. And of course, brightening and anti-inflammation. It fits decently well for the most part, and there's no scent, so it doesn't really bother anyone who has a very sensitive nose or extremely sensitive skin to perfumes. But all in all, this mask is really good. I just want to talk about how I incorporate all of these products into my skincare routine, and I kind of showed you guys an example with the first impression clip, but I'm gonna just explain it just in case you guys missed it. But both morning and night, I basically go in with this toner after cleansing my face. You gotta shake it up, and then I typically like to pour it into a cotton pad and swipe it all over my face. And for those extra days where my skin feels a little bit drier, a little bit needier, I do like to sometimes pour a little tiny puddle into my hands and just rub my hands together and pat it on my face until it absorbs. There's some people who have drier skin that like to actually use a layered cotton pad. You can drench those layers of cotton pads and then just split them apart and use it as a point mask. But after my skin does absorb the toner, I go in with this product right here, the Fundamental Ampule Mist. Once again, you can use this as a toner, but I like to layer it. Like some people like to layer like the same toner, I'm just layering two different toners. But after my skin absorbs the toner, like I said, I just take this mist and I spray it all over my face about 20 centimeters away, just 2-3 pumps all over the face. And I do like to fan my face a little bit to help get the mist into my skin, and then I pat it until my skin absorbs it. After my skin absorbs that, I basically would use the sheet mask if my skin wanted it. If I'm not using the sheet mask, I'll go in with the Tika 1% Barrier Cream, and I only use this at night. I don't think my skin really needs it during the day, but it's very helpful at night. So I just squeeze like a dime size amount, like very small, like just like my index finger and just this much. I don't know if you can tell, but this much. And then I just dot it on my face and just apply it, just spread it around and pat it in for that extra absorption. And I mean, all the previous steps that I've mentioned is pretty hydrating and moisturizing, so typically I just stop at this step right here. I don't really use an additional moisturizer after this one, but if you have really, really dry skin, you definitely can use a moisturizer on top of this. But like I said, I feel like my skin doesn't really need it, so I don't. But this product is pretty gentle, so you can use this cream multiple times a day, and you can also use it as a spot treatment too. So now that I talked about how I incorporate these products into my skincare routine, we're gonna just dive right into my 2-week impression with the pros, or what I liked about the product first, of course. So the first thing I want to mention is that everything in this so far has worked very, very well together. It didn't have any clashing ingredients, it didn't hate each other. I think it worked very well together on my skin. I also want to mention that the toner and the ampule has no scent to it at all, which is perfect for my very sensitive nosed friends such as myself, as well as people who can't really apply products with perfume onto their skin because their skin is just so sensitive. I also want to mention that all these products, including the sheet masks, are very, very lightweight. It's very hydrating, moisturizing. They also don't give the feeling of greasiness, which is very important to me. And if we want to talk about complexion, I feel like my skin felt softer, it felt smoother, it looked brighter. It just made my complexion look glowier from inside out, and my skin looked a lot fuller. I also noticed that my laugh lines, I don't know if you can tell through the camera really, but in person I felt like my laugh lines were less evident because that is kind of where my wrinkles are. And it really does soothe irritated skin. And of course, the most important pro of all is that it didn't cause any breakouts at all for me. None of these products were the reason why I broke out. Of course, there are a couple of things that I want to talk about that I didn't really enjoy about these products. And the first thing is that, I guess you can include this in the pros, but this ampule has a very, very fine mist. Nothing wrong with it being a fine mist. It's great that it's a fine mist. However, for me, the reason why I'm including it in the con is because when I spray it all over my face, I always close my eyes really tight and hold my breath, because the fine mist of the ampule kind of sometimes go up into my nose and I start like coughing or choking, or if I open my eyes too quick, the mist kind of stings my eyes. So I just wanted to put that experience in there. Another thing about the mist is that it makes your skin look very dewy. There is a lot of people out there that wants to achieve the dewy look. However, because I'm naturally oily, it just makes me look oilier. Like, it doesn't feel greasy, it just makes my skin look greasy. Yeah. The other thing I want to mention is basically about this little guy right here. This product has a scent to it, and after 2 weeks of using it, I still cannot get used to the scent. That's the only thing I can think of, is that I don't like the scent of this product at all. Toner wise, I have no complaints about this toner. There's nothing that I have to say that I don't like about the toner. But together for these products, it doesn't necessarily prevent acne. Really, it just helps soothe irritated skin. It doesn't cause acne, but it definitely doesn't prevent acne in my opinion, especially hormonal acne, which totally understandable. But yeah, these products together, they're really good at kind of like help with maintaining your skin and help kind of like calm down your skin, but it's not one of those like preventative things. So I do have some clips that I recorded throughout the 2 weeks I've tried these products, so I'm just gonna go ahead and play those clips right now. And as you can see, as the process goes through, my skin actually went through some purging and it started going away. The purging started to slowly fade away and was getting a little better, but then a specific friend decided to visit me like it does every month, and I started breaking out with hormonal breakouts. So that's what you really see in these clips. It really didn't cause the breakouts or anything like that. It's just my hormonal breakouts, which it won't prevent. Like I said, these products are not going to prevent acne, it just kind of helps calm the acne down. So all in all, I think almost every single product that I did receive from Wishtrend was totally worth it. I think the product that I loved the most was actually the rice toner. It was super calming and I noticed a difference in my skin right away when I switched to this toner. And really, like I mentioned before, I couldn't think of any con for this toner. So this has got to be my favorite toner or product out of the whole entire box. The mist, I think, is also worth it because if you have really dry skin or you live in drier regions, this is a perfect boost or pick-me-up to wear before makeup, after makeup, or just that boost that you need in your skin, even if you're not wearing makeup. I think this is an amazing Ampule for that. The sheet masks are also my ultimate favorite from Wishtrend. I think every sheet mask or mask that I've tried from Wishtrend has been amazing and I think has done some amazing wonders to my skin. And I think that Wishtrend really did put a lot of thought in each of their sheet masks. Out of every item in the box that I received from Wishtrend, this is the only product I can think of that I probably wouldn't go back to after finishing this up. But I don't know, I hope this was a very, very educational video for you guys. And once again, definitely check out wishtrend.com and check out their new revamp system. If you have not signed up for wishtrend.com yet, definitely do so because you will get 500 points that you can redeem, which is $5, and you can use it towards any of these products, especially the ones that I mentioned. But if you have any questions at all, definitely leave them in the comment section down below. I'll try my best to answer all of your questions. And I hope you guys found this video really, really helpful. If so, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. And I will definitely see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching this very long video. Bye!